Hey Law Builder teachers, I'm going to make a new video showing you how to create a test answer key, an EADM, with a constructed response. The video that Amy sent was like from 2014, so their screen doesn't really match what we see. So I'm going to send you a quick video to show you how to create a new one. It's actually quite easy once you do it a couple times. So you're going to click, once you log in, you're going to click on Create Test. You're going to select your standards over here. We're in Louisiana Student Standards, or you would choose GLEs. I'm at ELA, grade level 3rd. Right here, I'm going to be specific with my test name. This is going to be LBA test. And then I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to type in the same thing. Okay, you're going to also print, you're going to click whether you want to do it online. If you're having the students take the test online, then you do it online and print, online only, or print. I always just select online and print, so it gives me all the options. Create test key right here at the bottom. You're going to put how many test questions you have all together. That includes multiple choice and constructed response. So for this demonstration, I'm just going to do 5. And then right here, this is where it got confusing with the other video, is you have to click generate. Once you click generate, it's going to come down here and you're going to see your 5 questions right here. So I'm going to select 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to select the questions, and they're going to be A, B, C, D, and I'm going to do apply to selected. So now it shows that all of them have A, B, C, D, but I'm going to change 4 and 5. I'm going to select 4 and 5 because I want them to be constructed response. So I'm going to come back up here to bubble pattern, and you can select how many points you're going to bubble in for them. So if it's just a short constructed response, you can do 0, 1, 2, 3 points. If it's one of your longer writings, you can select the 15 points. However many points you have is how many you can select here. We're going to do 0 to 3. And then you have to click apply to selected. So it's going to apply the 0, 1, 2, 3 scale to questions 4 and 5. And now you can see that down here. And it also allows you to put how many points are possible. And that'll give you a spot to bubble in what the score they got on there. After you do that, you're going to select your questions according to the standards. So if I have number 1 and 4 that are the same standard, I'm going to select them together. And then they're going to be reading information 3.1, and that falls under key ideas and details. And it'll pop up right here. Key ideas and details is also point 2, 3, 4, point 2, and 3. So I would select the standard that goes with that. And then I'm going to click Add Selected. You're going to do the same thing for all your questions. And now you can see right here where it shows up what standard you linked it to. You have to do that to create the answer key. And this makes analyzing the data a lot easier. When you scan them, it shows you what questions are missed the most. And then you're going to do the same for all the questions. You just assign them to your standard. So I'm going to do question 2 is integration of knowledge. And I want that to be standard 9. And reading information, I'm going to apply it to selected. And then I'm going to do question 3 is going to be comprehension. And I'm going to select the standard, add to selected. Once you have done that, you're going to go through and you're going to check which answer choice would be right. So if it's a test you're getting from ReadWorks, you're going to go through and just select the answers that are correct. So it's going to grade it. And after you do that, you're going to do finish. You can save or finish. And once you do that, you have to finalize it to go to the next step where you can print the answer sheets. Are you sure you want to finalize? Once you finalize, you can't make changes. But if you decide that you do want to make changes, I'll show you how to do that. Then you're going to schedule your test. Right here, administration date, you can just put the month you're giving it in. And then your start date is the window you want to be able to print your answer sheets and scan them. So I just do it from the date I made the test. And then I do it like a month later. So if a student misses or whatever, I just have a large window of when I can scan the test and save. If you have other people at your grade level that you want to be able to view this and print, then right here, who can print or administer the test, change, and you type in their email here. So I want Miss Johnson to be able to view it. I'm going to type in her name, add user, and I want Calix to be able to view it. I'm going to add user. Once you're done there, you save. And then, see, my window's closed right now because I did the date as February 1st. So I won't be able to print these scan sheets till tomorrow. But I can also change, I can schedule it again and change the schedule date. The internet is going up. After that, to print them, you just go to, right here, it would say print materials once your window's open. And then you print your materials. Now, if you decide, oh man, I really want to add another question to that, you can't really make changes to the one you just did, but you can copy it. And it'll copy everything you just did. So you can just go back and do it. And it still has the same ones, but now I want to add a question. So I'm just going to do, I'm going to do 6 questions instead of 5. And then I'm going to press generate. And then I'm going to add my standard to this one. Select the answer and then finish. So now it's called test copy. It's going to have the word copy after it. And then you can finalize it and go about that way. So if you forget to add something or you're like, oh, I made a mistake and you've already finalized it, if you just come up here to copy, it'll copy the same test and you can change it that way.